So we drove from Sydney to Gold Coast, and this is the aftermath of the long highway drive, especially last night, because I was driving through the evening for the half of the journey from Gold Coast to Sydney. And this is what the front of the vehicle looks like. So I'll be quickly washing the car and fitting something that has arrived while I was away. So let's get this car cleaned. The beauty of getting it ceramic coated is that when you just spray the water, most of the dirt just slides off, so you have less to wash off. And I just used a foam gun like this that's attached to the hose. I do have a proper one where I actually hook it up to my gurney, but it's too lazy for that, plugging in the power and all. I just use this. Less foam, but still it works a treat. So just wash it down and then put it on the foam mode. So just working its way up. It's getting pre-mixed with the water, and you get foam. So when it's foamed up, let the dirt just get soaked with it, and I get a sponge just to give it a light wipe, because these things, although as you can see they're coming off, not gonna fully come off. So a quick foam and rinse. I got most of the remains of all the bugs off. Most of them is out. Can't really see much. There were a few stains left, but anyway, I think when I blow dry the car, I think it'll show up. So what I do is I use the Ryobi with the battery system, and I just use to blow dry or just get all the water off. So this package arrived while I was in Gold Coast on a family trip. So it is from EVBase. Let's crack it open and see what it is. Let's have a look at that. So this is designed to fit my 20-inch wheels. So I guess it is to put it around it. And that should just clip on, I think. So it will actually protect the rims, because silly me, this is the side of the wheel that I actually have damaged before. So it's been repaired, so you can see a bit of where it was cut off, because on my first couple of weeks I was reversing my car or reversing my trailer on the boat, and I was watching the trailer but not the front wheel. So that looks brand new. It's got somewhat cut out, you know, trimmed off a bit, but it was fully damaged. I'll put a picture of when it was damaged and what it looked like. So I guess with this plastic cover it will protect it. So I like the fact that this is one piece. So you've seen some of the ones that are multiple clips, and you can see the seams and the connected bits, but this would probably look fairly slick. So I just cleaned the wheels, and I will put the double-sided tape, and let's give it a try and see what it looks like. So on these, you've got these clips, which it kind of clipped fairly easy. Once they're all clipped on, I think they'll be fairly strong, but this double-sided tape will make it somewhat rattle free, this touching against the actual wheel, and also give that added adhesive and stick it onto the wheel. So I'm going to wrap that around. Okay, so it's not really double-sided tape at all. It's a bit of foam. It's only one side, so to my original thought, it does stop any rattles that it may cause, because the plastic will be touching the metal surface. So I will put that on. I'm just putting this on like this, just around the edges. I don't think it needs to be perfect because it's going to be all hidden, but always good idea to make it as neat as possible. So I am nearly done, so I'm just gonna cut it right there. There you go. So that was probably the hardest part of it. Let's try and fit it. That lines up, and it is exactly the same color. So really just going around whole area, just clipping it in. So that's what it looks like. And this is without. So this will protect the wheel if I get it curved. It's just a simple replacement of this plastic cover, whilst retaining the overall fantastic look of the mag wheels that you have purchased. Not a silly cover, because all the scratches I found did not scratch all this part. It was just along here. So this looks great. So let me go and install all four. So after doing a couple, I guess I've come up with a bit of a know-how. So you do this bit last, because the last bit has always been difficult to actually click in, but because these are split into two, it just makes it a bit more flexible. So I'll line it up there, but I will clip in these guys first. So obviously the first few are very easy. So you put them in like that. That one's in, and the final bit, so that's in, and that one's in. Almost as if there's nothing on it. Very slick indeed. So look at that. That's all fitted. Nice and neat. And I can assure you, it ain't gonna come off. It's very tough. The whole idea of it is really to make it non-visible. So if I don't tell anyone, no one's gonna know. But it will do wonders when I do get into another misfortune and scrape the wheel. It won't be scraping the wheel, but it will be just scraping the plastic. So that means I can just buy another of these, and I'll get 4 of them and replace one of them and keep 3 additional ones as spare. And just on this side as well, look at that. You can hardly tell that anything is on. The color matching and the surface, the texture is pretty much exactly the same. Very neat and tidy. There you go, folks. To protect your wheels and save some dollars when we do actually get into some misfortunes and scrape those mag wheels that you have invested in, you just need to simply detach and replace them. So thank you for EVBase for sending this through so that I can actually test this. It looks fantastic, so I'll put in a discount code where you can get 10% discount to get yourself one of these. And they do have them for various wheel sizes for your Teslas. So that's it, folks. Thank you very much, and please do like and subscribe for more. EVBase.